Coach, it's heartbreaking, but we just said, there's a lot of other teams that would be like to be standing on this field even with the loss.
Yeah, I mean, really, when you look at it, Carly, we were, the final two in District 6, and, really, I think it was, the final 8 in the state. So, who would ever thought when we were 2 and 4 that we'd be in this position, But, when you look back at it, there's, a lot of tears right now, a lot of disappointment. But, as I told you kids, it's now something that once you sit back and you'll be able to see what you really did accomplish. And I can't be any prouder of a group of kids. I mean, they persevered. They did everything you asked them to do. And, tonight wasn't the outcome we wanted, but I wouldn't trade this for a minute.
Yeah, up until those 2 interceptions, it seemed like you guys were doing what you came in planned to do.
Yeah, I mean, the kids executed the game plan. I mean, they made a couple plays. I mean, the touchdown that gave them or where they took the lead, we just come off coverage. But that's things that are happening. Quarterback scrambling, we were in man coverage, and they just got away, and the quarterback made a nice throw. I mean, he's a tough kid to bring down, and we had it, but you know what? It's one of those nights. I mean, it's lady luck finally runs out. I mean, we had some big stops in the playoffs to get us here. Tonight, luck trying to change the other way.
Right, and it's a big game, and there's big plays that happen, and they just had them more than you guys did.
Yeah, you're exactly right. I mean, they made the plays that we didn't. I mean, their defense did a pretty good job against our backs, and you know what? We just just couldn't get it done tonight. But I'll keep saying it. I'm proud of them, and no matter what that outcome was, I'm ecstatic of where we came and got us back into this title game. First time in 20 years they were in this title game, and it's a credit to the kids.
You guys go up by a score. How confident were you feeling at that point?
Well, really I wasn't, because when we lost our linebacker, it made things tough. I mean, he's really our leader on defense. Makes our calls for us. But kid we put in did a great job, and whenever you're down one starter on defense, it hurts. But you know what, we did everything you could as a team. And it's just the credit's got to go to Juniata Valley. They did a better job than us, and we look back. It's just one of those nights.
You guys haven't had to throw the ball much, especially in recent weeks, and then you get down and you got to start throwing the ball at that point.
You're exactly right. I mean, we had to throw the football. I mean, they were taking a run away, and we've seen some things in the past game that would work, and as it happened, they picked a couple balls off, but you know what? That's part of the game of football. We're just I mean, people ask, should you ran the ball, but you know what? You were down to a minute something to go, and you got to put it up in the air. We thought they were there, and they made some great plays and picked them off, and helped them with those 2 scores.
You get into the locker room, you come back out knowing that you're getting the ball to start the second half. What did you guys talk about at halftime, and how'd you adjust?
Well, the biggest thing was we told them at half we got to move it right down, which we didn't, and that kind of hurt. But we just felt, stay the course, just do the things that we do, and let chips fall where they may, and it just tonight chips didn't fall where we wanted, but we just we made a couple adjustments on defense to help us out, with replacing the one linebacker, and offense we thought we made some adjustments, but they were bringing more people than we could block, so the credit's got to go to them.
When it's this heart-wrenching, what do you tell the kids after the game, something like this?
I'll tell you what, Carly, I told them I couldn't be any prouder. I mean, I guess when you look at it, I'm an old man, and they kept the old man young again, and I enjoy being around them, and keep their heads up. It's a lesson in life. I mean, things aren't always going to go the way you want it. It's now how do you bounce back and persevere, and the main thing, and I said it to a lot of people, coaching's about wins, but I've always looked with my kids, if we go out and our kids are successful in life, whether we won this championship or not, I won that championship when kids become successful in life, and that's what the game of football is all about, teaching them lessons in life and doing things the right way and bouncing back when it's not going your way, and just go get it every day and just be the best person you can be. And I just hope if they took any of the seniors that are leaving, if they took anything away from me, it's be the best person you can in life and be successful.
The Lions seem to get a good push most of the time. You were expecting that to maybe be a little bit of an advantage for you guys tonight, but what were you seeing on that?
Well, I thought they handled us pretty much up front, but you know what? They were bringing more people than we could block. I mean, they had a nice game plan, and they were quick on the outsides, and we just couldn't really get anything going. I mean, they're bringing 8 guys, and when you can't get outside and they're quick, it makes it tough. But it was a great football game, and you know what, I'm just as proud as can be as my players.
All right, Coach. Sounds good.